welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles and welcome to Motivation Monday. If you are new to this channel, on Mondays I go over motivational sayings, quotes, scriptures, Bible verses. I go over events that happened in my life or events that you all send in to go over, elaborate on, and provide motivation and inspiration for the week. So if you are interested, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So today what I want to talk about is I really want to talk about one of the reasons that people seem to get discouraged and kind of fall off with the consistency in their business. Now, everyone is different. Everyone has, different reasons as to why they do certain things. But I've been receiving emails lately just where people are reflecting on their business experience and their business journey throughout the year, and where they're like, next year I'm coming back strong. I kind of got a little discouraged with my business and this and that. And like I say in a lot of videos, discouragement, it's a lot of people go through it. I was going to say it's normal. I feel like it's a normal feeling. And at some point in your life, you may feel discouraged. At some point in your business, you may feel discouraged. That's very common. A lot of people feel that way. What I do want to say is, though, a lot of people, what I've noticed is a lot of people start to feel discouraged when they start to lose faith in their business. And that's been a common theme from what I've been reading through the emails and also the conversations that I've been having in person. A lot of people say the same thing. I really thought that my business would do this. I really thought that my website was going to do this. I really thought that my following was going to do this, and it didn't. And that really discouraged me. I tried almost about everything. I tried this, I tried that, I tried this, and nothing worked. And so at this point, I'm ready to give it another try, but I really fell off with my business because I just felt so discouraged. I felt like no matter what I did, my business wasn't going to work. What I do want to say is this, just to speak to that issue or to that concern. When you are starting a business, I say this a lot, but I'm just going to reiterate it again in this video. Set goals, of course, set goals. I'm a strong believer of setting goals and working toward your goals. But don't set the goals so, how do I want to say this? Don't set goals that are going to break you mentally if you don't reach them, okay? So there's different types of goals that you can set. I can set a goal to cut out eating meat for this whole month. But if I break down and I eat a piece of meat, I still have to keep it in perspective to the point that I'm not getting completely discouraged. So if my goal was not to eat a piece of meat for a whole month, but typically in my daily, my daily life, I eat meat. I eat meat throughout the day, every day, just as an example. So me setting a goal to cut off meat cold turkey next month, I'm not going to say it's a goal that's too big for me to achieve, because who knows, there's people that do it all the time, but there's also people that struggle with it. I'm not going to say that, it's impossible, but I do have to realize that it could be a challenge for me. And I also have to realize that there may be a chance that I may relapse and eat a piece of meat. And if I do that, I still have to condition my mind and my mentality to not get so down on myself where I'm stopping the progress completely. Because even if my goal was to not eat meat for a whole month, and I went, 20 days without eating meat, and on that 21st day I had a bite of meat, a burger, I'm still going to give myself the credit for making it to 20 days. And that's going to be my focus. Instead of focusing on, okay, well, I missed 10 days. Instead of that being my focus is going to be on the progress, the positivity. Yeah, I didn't reach my initial goal this month. But next month I'm trying it again. And next month I'm going to go a little bit further than the 20 that I did this month. And so that's the kind of mentality that we have to have that's going to keep us going and keep us motivated. If you had a goal with your business and you didn't make it, don't look at it as I failed a goal with my business. Don't look at it as, wow, I had all these goals and I didn't reach not one, or I came this close to making a website, but something happened, so I didn't reach my... Don't focus on that. Focus on what you did do. So if your goal was to create a website and you didn't create the website because you got demotivated. Look at what you did do. Did you create a name for your business? Do you know the direction that you want to go in? Okay, have you narrowed down the products that you are wanting to sell now? Have you priced out some of the products? Look at what you've done. And that's very important. We're so hard on ourselves. And what I've really learned is a lot of times the motivation and the inspiration that you have is based on the information that you're allowing to come into you and based on the information that you're telling yourself. I'm not going to tell myself that I'm a failure, because I'm not. It all depends on how you're looking at it. And so when I started receiving those emails from people saying, hey, I just got really discouraged because I didn't reach my goals and my business wasn't going how I thought it would go. We also have to go back to figure out, why are we thinking our business is going to go this certain way? If you've never opened a company, if you've never started or ran a business, what are we basing our success on? What are we basing even the goals on? Are we basing it off of someone else's journey? Are we basing it off of where we think someone else is and their career, or with their business or with their goals? Or are we basing it on a personal goal and a personal level that we want to meet so that we can continue to be better? I mean, what are we basing it off of? It's just like if you start a diet. Not everyone is going to start the same exact diet, because not everyone's body's the same. Everyone has a different height. Everyone's a different weight. And so, you can't just say, all right, everyone just go ahead and eat this and that's that, and all of you are going to be healthy next week. It's not that simple. The same with your business. You can't say, or you shouldn't say, hey, this business, they're all posting all their sales on social media. They all have sales. They all have customers. They all have this. So I'm going to make sure that I have a sale by next week, because that's what they did. It does not work that way. And so what we have to do is not be blind to the success of others, not be blind to what others are doing that are, helping their business grow and thrive, not be blind to goals and possibilities, but also we have to be open to the fact that we're not going to be the same as everyone else. And we have to know that. When I wake up in the morning, I know I'm going to be Brittany today. I'm going to do the best that Brittany can do. I'm going to learn along my way. I'm going to put out what I can put out. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to treat people with respect. I'm going to look at my business and see what else I can do to better my business. But I'm not going to wake up and start comparing myself or comparing my business. And so really what I want to get in this video, what I really want to say is continue to be motivated and continue to push through with your business. If you are someone, because like I said in the beginning of the video, everyone is different. Everyone thinks different. If you are someone and you're like, I tend to get down when I'm too hard on myself. I tend to get down when I see others doing something or reaching goals that I haven't reached. If that is what it is, figure out a plan so that you can still execute your business and still move forward when you start to have those feelings. So even if it's a plan of, I'm writing down a list and I'm going to start talking to myself. Hey, you're doing it again. We're happy for whatever anyone else is doing, but we don't know their whole struggle. We don't know their whole story. I don't care how much people post. No one's telling you every single thing. And they don't have to. But we can't get hung up on someone else's story or someone else's success to the point that we're feeling down on ourselves. That's why I always, whenever I post anything about my business, I do it in a way, I try to do it in a way that's going to be inspirational, because it's not a race, it's not a contest. And one thing that I've learned about business that has really, really changed my whole perspective on businesses in general is that seasons change, literally. And it's okay to allow someone to have their season. And it's okay for you to be like, this is still my season, even though, things aren't going exactly how I planned, but it's still my season. I'm still claiming it. Don't just look at the orders. Don't just look at the money that you're making. Because there's a lot of businesses that are making money. They're getting money in, but either maybe they have garnishments, or maybe they're going through legal issues and the money's going to go right back out, or maybe their financial budget is off, and so even the sales that they're getting once everything is said and done, they're not seeing any profit. Gross and net sales are different. I can have a gross amount of this amount, I can show you how much I've grossed this year, but that's going to be different than my net income, than the money that I'm walking away in my pocket. So what I'm just saying is, when you get further into business, and when you start to learn really how this whole business thing works in every industry, you realize that things aren't always what they seem. And so it's easier for you to be like, you know what, I'm not going to really get too deep into comparisons, and I'm going to be happy, because some people do. Some companies do have great years. And you will too. But picking up your business and stopping based on, you not reaching a goal, or based on you feeling discouraged because you saw someone else reach their goal before you, or based on you feeling like you're just not doing enough, it may not be the most productive thing to do. We have to figure out our why. We have to get centered with our why. Why are we doing this every day? What's my purpose? And once we even after we get centered with our why, we keep our focus, right here. We have an eye on our focus, and we know what we're moving toward. We still have to be realistic and know that everything is not going to go exactly how we plan. It's just life. I don't care how much you plan, how long you took to develop this goal, life is life. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I can plan for, something all day long. I can go ahead and plan a picnic for my family. And I always need to be prepared for the ride, knowing that, this is what I'm planning on doing. But again, I don't know what road stops are going to be up ahead. I don't know, for 100% how this car is going to drive. I can base it and guess it. I feel like it's reliable based on what the mechanic told me. I feel like it's reliable based on, how I've been driving it and how it's been treating me. But ultimately, there's some things that I'm out of control in. And we have to continue to be good sports with our business, and good sports with our dreams, and be forgiving and not so hard on us, this is what I hope to have done this year, and my plan didn't go as according, but this is what I did. And I'm proud of myself. And so next year, what I'm going to do is try this, and that. Or tomorrow, what I'm going to start doing is this, and this. And we'll see how it goes. The idea that all entrepreneurs just have successes, wins, and no losses So in conclusion, let's continue to motivate ourselves. Let's continue to move forward with our business, regardless of things not going our way or going as planned. And let's start to develop new ways and strategies to overcome those feelings of, doubt, and those feelings of, I'm failing, and replace them with positive feelings and positive thoughts, and with truth. Yeah, my goals didn't go as I planned, but this is what I still was able to do. This is what my business has done this year, and this is what I'm going to do moving forward. I speak it into existence. And even if it doesn't work or go exactly how I planned, doesn't mean that I'm a failure. Doesn't mean that my business is not going to win. It just means that I need to try a different way, try a different route, or maybe reassess the goals. Who did I base the goals off of? Do I need to go back and tailor those goals to me and to my business? And so, that's going to probably be another video about tailoring goals, because so many people create goals and it's not tailored to them. It's tailored for another business. A business that started 15 years ago and a business that started 2 months ago, in my opinion, shouldn't have the same goals. And if they do, then that definitely could cause someone else to feel or to start to have those feelings of discouragement. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you all have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.